In the aftermath of his downfall, Jude found himself destitute. Now he had no job, no house, and his slim girlfriend with shallow love had dumped him like a hot potato. He lamented over his decision to leave Tracy, his girlfriend of 10 years, just because she looked bigger than when they first met. Now he will never find another woman like her. Meanwhile, Tracy and Russell were thriving. Russell was forever thankful to God. He would thank God every day for giving him a pillar of strength and support in his life. Within Tracy, he had found his soulmate and most treasured possession. Meanwhile, not everyone was happy for Tracy and her husband. Sarah, driven by a venomous jealousy, couldn't stand the sight of Tracy's happiness. She seethed at the realization that Tracy, regardless of her size, had attracted a man of Russell's caliber, handsome, wealthy, and genuinely kind. Sarah's envy darkened her soul, with an obsession taking root to possess everything Tracy loved. Sarah was filled with jealousy. Why do all the good men like Tracy? Even when she was big, Tracy still attracted a handsome, rich, kind-hearted Russell. What does she have that I haven't got? Sarah thought to herself. Sarah, filled with jealousy, she felt driven to snatch Russell away from Tracy. It was bad enough that Sarah had once seduced Jude, Tracy's ex-boyfriend, and snatched him from her. Now she wanted Russell. Sarah's fixation turned her into a schemer. She plotted to capture Russell's attention, knowing his indifference to mere physical beauty would require a more cunning approach. Her envy wasn't just a fleeting emotion. It was a palpable, destructive force that threatened to undo the happiness of those around her. The perfect opportunity presented itself at the annual company party hosted by Tracy's employer, the Johnson family business. Disguised as a waitress, Sarah executed her plan with chilling precision. She slipped a drug into Russell's drink. She watched his movements as the world around him blurred into shadows and instability. Sarah saw him go to his hotel room and rushed to assist him. He dimly registered the presence of a woman helping him to his hotel room before everything went black. Waking the next morning with a pounding headache, Russell recoiled in horror at the sight of a woman in his bed, Sarah, whose twisted scheme had come to fruition. Panic surged through Russell as Sarah spun a tale of deceit, claiming her virginity was taken in a night neither could remember. Her demands were outrageous: a luxurious house, regular meetings, and a traditional marriage complete with a bride price. Russell's head was spinning. Everything was happening so fast. Russell was not sure if something had happened between the two or not. Now he was being blackmailed. Russell would never intentionally hurt his wife Tracy. He wanted to keep this incident from her. Tracy was 2 months pregnant, and he didn't want anything to affect their baby and the woman he loved so much. Russell agreed to buying Sarah the house and paying the bride price to Sarah's family. Overwhelmed and desperate to shield Tracy from the scandal, Russell agreed to Sarah's demands in a misguided attempt to protect his family. As he negotiated with Sarah's overjoyed family, who were unsuspecting of her manipulative nature, Russell felt the weight of his assumed mistake crushing him. Meanwhile, Tracy sensed a change in Russell. His sudden melancholy and unexplained drinking hinted at a deep turmoil. Something was definitely wrong, but Tracy could not figure out what it was. Tracy had never doubted Russell's love for her, and whatever it was, she vowed to help him get through it. Despite her attempts to reach out, Russell remained trapped behind a wall of guilt and fear, portraying a character from a tragic drama rather than his true self. His secret ate away at him until a friend's advice prompted Russell to consider confessing everything to Tracy. But just as he mustered the courage to speak, a message came through to his phone with a scanned picture of a baby, a few weeks old. Russell raised his hands up in shock and said, "I am finished." Sarah was pregnant. Russell began to sob uncontrollably. "Honey, I messed up. Honey, I messed up. Honey, I messed up badly." The news broke him, and tears streamed down his face as he stuttered apologies to the empty air, too distraught to face Tracy. Look out for part 4 of this story, Betrayed by My Best Friend. follow, like, and share for more, because I am posting these exciting stories every day.